Hello, everybody. Sorry for the tech issues. There was a restart over here and a little restart over there. And then, you know, this thing and that thing. And then I have a baby sitting next to me wanting pencils and things. And hello, everybody. It's Thursday. It will be thoughting. We're going to get our emulsion on. Long hauling the emotional damage. Emotion. See, that's Darcy's fault right there. It's been stuck in my head ever since she said it, but I love it. I'm here for it. Okay, we need to pop out chat and do our thing. 1 second here. I'm just a little behind because that throws me off when the thing doesn't do what it's supposed to do when I want it to do it. It throws my whole little rhythm of things, but I'll get back on ball here in just a second. All right, here we go. Welcome, everybody. It's Thursday. We're about to get our thoughts and our long hauling on. This is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together, we are
PM Artist Studio. I went soprano on you.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That was not our best work together. But that's all right.
I thought it was marvelous.
Did you? All right, my Arty friends, do say hello over there in the chat. It's live. If you have access to the chat, then it's live. Also, Mo said something really brilliant the other day. You know when the little red light thingy is on? The icon thing over there? We're live.
I don't have one of those.
And
yeah, I do.
See the little red dot thing? All right. It has been verified. If P can find it, y'all can find it, okay?
No, that's not necessarily so.
That's probably maybe true. All right, Des, let's say hello over there. Let us know down in the comments that you're watching. Most of all, give us those thumbsy upsies. If you've been here before, you know you're gonna like it. Just go ahead and get that out of the way. If you're new here, please do subscribe. You won't be able to chat until you do, or you can just hang out. That's cool. You can still give a thumbs up. Very much appreciate that. Like it, love it, and watch some more of it. That's how we do it over here at the PM Artist Studio. Let's say hello to everybody. We've got Adrian's here and Art Curious by MNW. That's Miriam, a Seminole Mind. That is Stu. Barb's here. Beth. Hello, Beth. Brad is in the chat. Carrie Griffiths. He is Carrie the Crafter. Cookie Wookie. That's Mo. And Darcy. She's the one who has put emulsion in my brain, or the emotional damage. Eddie's here. He also did some stuff with emulsion. Yeah, he did. She was like, oh yeah, I saw that. Said he was doing darn good things.
But I already had mine down on the plate, Eddie. So I wasn't copying you.
Griffin Shale is here. That's Rhonda. And Heel K9 is Lynn and Joanne Price, and Carla's here. Martha, Mimi Hoarder Paper Crafts, Original Cindy, Patty's here. Peace Talks with Lynn, Penka, Rosemary, Sandy Franklin, Seabasket, that's Cheryl, Sharon Brown Bowers. Did you change your thing? It seemed longer. Just saying. So which is here, Virginia Bush. And Zal Like How, she is our pal. If I missed you, give me some, hello hands. Just some, hey, Heather. Something. If you still don't have access to the emojis, because there's different things happening.
I saw that, Rhonda.
What's Rhonda say?
So many reply options to Eddie.
Oh.
I got that.
What do you need? You need to get that in the water.
Hey, you go wash that brush out.
You can talk out loud.
You know how to wash it.
I want a small little thing with a brush with a small little tip.
Well, go wash that one first.
Yeah.
I'll look at it, and if it looks like it's been washed properly,
you can exchange your brush.
I'll hook you up with another one.
But she needs to wash that.
She's fine, Brad. She needs to wash that brush. All right, are we ready?
Yeah. Do you want me to go topside, or are we just talking to the face thing?
We're just talking to the face thing for right now.
Okay, face thing.
I think that's how I should do that.
I would like.
I'm just thinking about which one of these to read first.
Here,
there seems to be a chronological order
Yeah, hold them up so people can see your awesome notes
Oh,
for Thursday thoughts.
this is one of them. And I noticed I dated on them. I think I've already read this to you, but you know.
Let's just start there.
Yeah. And then I have this one. This one was disseminated on the 12th of 03, whatever month that was. And this one, I'm going to tell you again, I didn't put the date on it the first time, so we don't
Virginia,
really know.
hello.
But, yeah, okay, I'm just going to start out with the one that I wrote for today.
Hi, Keisha.
Yeah, and this is what it looks like.
No, that's...
Because I had it handy. That's why I write a lot of things, because I have it over here, you know. I was testing out markers, because I was sick and tired. I mean...
It's an ongoing...
The ones up there I threw away because they weren't even working.
It's just...
And there's nothing more irritating than grabbing a marker and not having it work.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you know, some of them I did get a little carried away with because I thought they were making really nice little marks there. And I just went ahead and marked them a little bit more. Okay. Jumping right in.
Okay.
Someone lamented. Laminated. That's another word, not laminated. Lamented.
If you're getting laminated, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like a hammered, you know, it's one of those crafty carpenter words that, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, someone lamented that they wished we could keep politics, whatever that may mean when they say it. We all know there's a variety of contextual meanings behind that. Out of our art. So do I. But, alas, it is not the time that we live in. That is a luxury that none of us can afford. Every time I make a mark on a piece of paper, it is with the determination that those marks are made in spite of the authoritarian regime we currently live under. I will continue to be a vocal, loud woman, surprise, surprise, who will not accept cruelty, who will not accept ideas that make people less than, who turn a blind eye to hate and violence and bigotry in any form. As soon as all those objectionable items are met, I will stop bringing my opinions, observations, ideas into my effing art. Signed. So it's sufficient.
And it's a piece of art.
And it is a piece of art. Okay, I thought that was really quite remarkable. So I whipped that out and about. So I was listening to the weather.
Getting fired up.
Yeah. Okay, here's another thing I think we need to revisit. What is mixed media at PM Artist Studio? Variables, I say to you, aka unspecified situations to be determined by specifics at each creative juncture. Then I wrote this other little note down here. This is for later when Mariah is, you know, after I've died and moved on into the universe. I wrote this little note for her. Rewritten on nicer paper on the above date, was probably shared with the group during an earlier live stream. Since I don't recall, I'm allowed some memory lapses at my age, and that means many of you out there will also not recall. Another exposure will be beneficial to all. And I have these little... I just glued them down a little bit at the top because they were just floating around here, and I didn't want them to get lost. But I don't know quite what to do with them just yet. So
they've been secured, but not fully.
Okay, what exactly is creativity? What does it look like? If I were to send you out on a hunt for a creative type, what would I tell you to look for? How can they be identified? Maybe they do indeed look, appearance, different, or do they? I do not have an answer to any of those questions, but aren't they brilliant? I bet money you are now thinking about them. Give me a pinky hand over there if you're thinking about them.
Or jazz hands.
Yeah, Jesse.
We're really getting into that.
No.
And Eddie has, fully embraced the jazz hands.
Note. Note, I have note written. :
Okay.
The best ever thing that can happen to you as an artist is not to have what you need and be too lazy, unmotivated, to put on your outside door pants, to leave the house to go to a store. Now, I just think that, sometimes I am just brilliant in my simplicity and ability to identify the current situation such as it is.
Wrap it into some mixed media.
And wrap it in and relate it to
And glue
everything
some-
I'm doing. And then,
Glue some things on it.
hot diggity, shove it all in an envelope and put it up there so it can fall off on my head sometime.
And then we'll read it again.
And then we'll
she'll
read
put
it
some
again because that's what we do here.
new notes and things.
All new context.
All right, I gotta go topside for this because I think the best visual is going to.
Well, I'm finished with my thoughts.
Okay, I'm gonna do that a little bit. Okay, let's go topside. PM top view. Well, you got to turn it so that way. All right, so this came in the mail today.
Is it?
Is that not amazing? Thank
Is
you,
it showing
Vanessa. Now, Vanessa usually, I don't know, she says that she watches, but she's not a big, chatter in the chat because
She
it's
can't
hard.
talk fast.
Right.
enough.
And hey, here's the thing. When I'm on my phone, a lot of times you're just going to get emojis because or if I'm doing orders and things that I'm supposed to be,
Oh, yeah, you can
doing other
see it.
things. Isn't that amazing? And she even has she sent us the instructions and it's all official.
And I love it because it's a book that I can't read.
All the way from the Netherlands. Isn't it? It's just-
Deutsch.
Ah.
Oh, and look, she's got little numbers. Oh, she's numbered them.
Well, because
those are the numbers that go with how to cut and fold.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that just remarkable?
And then she covered it with gel print.
And look, it's peas. Oh, it's one of my favorite.
Well, no, it's I think it's stream. What is it? Orbital Bliss, maybe, or
Oh, it could be. Could be.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm just.
it's two different
seeing
ones.
that potty business there.
Yeah, I think it's two
I think
different
you're
stencils.
Absolutely right. Well, it just kind of reminded me of peas,
Mhm.
anywho, and a really cute little.
She really wanted to make it about herself.
Cute little note
Mm-hmm.
attached to it with darling handwriting. I'm going to put this back on here and then hand it back across the Great Divide.
Yes. Hey, Vanessa. She
Because
is here. Wonderful.
here.
Oh my God, we are just amazed. I
I
just
showed it to Van. He was absolutely fascinated. He had to take it in his hand and he had to touch it and look at it.
Mm-hmm. It's
He
so
thought
cool.
that was remarkable. All righty. Let's get on with it.
I got to figure out a place for it.
All right. Now, I know y'all, well, if you didn't, you need to go watch Eddie. I watched Eddie yesterday late after I laid all this out, and I just thought,
Well, I thought his video came out today, the emulsion one.
no, I watched it yesterday.
Oh, well, sugar biscuits. I watched it this morning.
Yeah, I watched it yesterday.
Well, you're on top of things.
No, well, I really wasn't. I watched it right before I went to bed because I was checking in to see if anybody sent me a message via the lightning bolt,
Mm-hmm.
and they hadn't. Okay, so here's what I did, because remember I had Mariah hook me up with what does she want now?
She needs her mini brush. I don't really understand.
You have some mini brushes in the bathroom, Izzy? Go check. Right on the side of the sink there, in that little orange thing.
Okay, I'll check.
From when you left them, when she left.
Oh, okay. There was an Instagram reel before the full video. The full video came out today, right? I swear she can't tell
Oh.
time. I'm pretty sure. I try
think
to be
I
on.
watched it
I
yesterday.
try to be on top of these things. Hey,
I
this
watched
morning
it
could
yesterday.
feel like
Oh,
Eddie. Please confirm,
Eddie?
Eddie. Who is right? Who's wrong? It's
Okay,
important.
I don't know what this is doing down there. I don't want it down there. I'm not too crazy about this
Mhm.
this one, because I don't know. It just doesn't.
It didn't fit the hole.
Well, yeah, and it's the only one I've got. Now, you know how I feel about one.
Well, yeah, because you lost the other one. I love you.
yeah, I did. I used to have two of those. Actually, I think I cut up one.
See,
We'll talk more about that. But this is the piece that I had left over from cutting up the stencil. Okay?
Okay.
So let's turn this over. I want you to notice the loveliness of everything there.
And some of that was done the other day.
Yes.
And then 2 more layers were added.
Yes.
Plus now the stencil's down.
Yeah. And it's not it's not sticking terribly well, but that's
no,
okay.
It won't, because there's paint down there.
Yeah, there's paint down there.
That's how that
it's
works.
got some places where it can kind of suck down onto the... And hopefully that's going to be, you know... All right. So we're going to take a chance here. And we are going to add another layer, folks. And I am taking a clue from Eddie. Now, I am not going to use... Because this is not the last layer. I'm going to have a pull layer here, okay? But he put gold on his, so I'm going to put gold on mine too.
Do it, Patricia.
Wrap it, tap,
Oh,
tap.
Virginia wants a description for mixed media. What does it mean, please?
It means a whole bunch of things, everything that you can possibly think of, and the kitchen sink included.
That's our feeling on it. Now, if you go into, like, you know, fine art, their description of it may be a little bit different and a little bit more she, as they say. But to me, it's kind of like gourmet cooking. If it requires more than 3 steps in your gourmet cooking.
She used to say pans if you have to use more than 3 pans.
And I heard that from my dad's second wife. I always thought that was great. It's gourmet cooking if you use more than
1 pan.
yeah, or something like that. Yeah, that or something there. But that's kind of mixed media.
Okay. So, now we need to get this off of here because the thing is we don't want to be pulling up any of our other layers.
Yeah, Eddie has been fully exploring the emulsion. And it is very much appreciated. He's doing all the things. I wasn't sure if he was going to get to it because it sort of kept getting pushed off to the side. I think Eddie fired her up.
No, we didn't. I told you I already had mine down ready to go. I told you the reason I asked for another, I had to have another one is because I was planning this.
Hello, Allie K.
But I was inspired by Eddie's use
Hey,
of
Jim.
gold.
This is so fab. Is that a piece of Yupo?
Yeah, because remember I cut it up.
Oh, you had a little
Sliver. It's harder to do than you think. And I would say, because I watched Darcy cutting something.
I can take a picture of them and post it over Makers. They would like a copy of the different notes and things from Thursday Thoughts.
Oh.
We knew that.
Yeah, sure enough. Okay, now here we go.
I'm not typing it out.
You're not really going to see that gold until we get down to the pull color.
Yeah.
Which I haven't decided if I'm going to go. I'm thinking white.
That's probably going to be your best bet because you got a lot of things there.
I got a lot of colors going on here, and I think that's going to up the gold. Now, actually, you know, a really dark color. But if I use a really dark color, then my orange, you know, whatever it is, it's going to brown out one of the other colors. You just got to figure that in your, okay.
Hello, Myra.
We'll let that dry. Now, I could go in with hot pink.
I think that would be a good one.
Because, okay, so let's just bring this back for just a minute. I'll just show you what I'm thinking about. Okay, so what's hot pink going to do? It's going to bump up the orange.
Yep.
Make the blue purple.
Yep.
And it's going to make the gold kind of a green.
No, it'll make the gold kind of a peachy color.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. God, I'm on the wrong.
Where are you at, girl?
And it's going to make that yellow more like peachy.
Peachy.
Yeah.
I think that's a good call.
Yeah, I do too.
And it's not going to do anything to that purple.
Probably not. Okay, this is what I did with my parts. Let me get my...
P was on the wrong spectrum. Oh, you made forks. Or sporks.
I swear to God, I thought the same thing, and I was really pissed about it. Because it was like, it looks like, we're hanging out at Furs. Hey, we found a Furs in Fort Worth.
We did. There was a demographic there, let's just say.
I love Furs. I loved Furs when I was 20.
Yeah.
And it's a great place to take children because the food's immediate.
But also a little stressful to people like me who have people shouting at me. You want me to make decisions, and then I'm trying to help, other people make decisions, but I am not good at this. Like,
well, you should just turn Izzy over to me. I already had her.
Yeah, I really, she should have been ahead of you.
Yeah, because we'd already talked about what she was going to eat.
And it stresses me out. I don't like all these things being,
She wants to sit down and peruse for 15 minutes.
Go where I will have it ready, and then I will tell the, waiter what I would like, and then that is brought to me. I'm good.
God, she's such a little snowflake. Okay, let's see here. First layer. Okay, so we're going to long haul this baby. But let me show you what. We're not going to long haul it.
See?
We're going to semi-long haul it. And I got some other stuff to show you here. I shouldn't have busted that out first. Here. Okay, I'm going to put that away for a minute. I have some more stuff to show you and talk to you about. Because this is one of these mixed media days.
Yeah.
Okay, so I found this when I was digging around. I want you to look at that excellent.
Hold it up into the technology so they can really absorb it.
See my little raton?
Yes. Oh, well, he's not a rat. That's a field mouse. Also available at P-Mart Studio.
I was just trying to use my other languages.
But you did, I don't know what mouse is in Spanish. Eddie?
But it's not musca. Musca's fly.
Yeah. Musca's fly. Mosca's fly.
Mosca. Okay, so I had these little things that they were over here, and I stamped off on them, when I was doing my branches and leaves and whatnot. Now, I saved this one because okay, I've got these other little forms here that, I don't know what I did with the rest of those. I guess this is it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so these are the other little, I'll just put them out here and you can be looking at them while I'm messing around at this other one here because I didn't quite finish it. I don't know. I got interrupted and so often happens around here. Okay, this is one of those pen brushes, and it's called Dark Sepia 175 asterisk asterisk asterisk. I don't know what the hell that means. But anyhow, all right. So let's get these aside. What I did here, and I really wanted to talk about this because I think that we talk about it a lot, but I think it's worth
talking about a lot.
Again.
Tambien.
Okay. The reason that this worked is because I used an opaque paint. How do you make your paint opaque? You mix white in with it, or black. Either one. In this case, I wanted to not completely obliterate the background, but I wanted it to cover enough that I didn't see some of the things in the background because I thought they were all messy, and especially this one. You can see this one had a lot of stuff going on back there, and I had to come in and cover up some of that stuff. Then I stamped over it again with that same stamp. All right, now I wanted to show you how you can use this little jobber, and I left this like this so that you could see. This is that stamp, the one that, has the little dotty leaves.
Yeah.
All right, so basically what you do is you just decide you are going to incorporate that little jobber into your leaf. And what's great about it is it gives you that spacing that you need in order to do this hand job here.
Sorry.
Isn't that marvelous?
It is.
I mean, now come on.
So, as we've mentioned here lately, and this is not anything that we planned or whatever, but,
Sure it is.
you know.
I did.
Okay. Well, the first time I mentioned it, he, like, really lit up and said, yes, now we are mentioning it and being more intentional about
What?
the whole bones
I know.
versus building a form, then, you know, adding your, you know, second layer, then finalizing it with the, you know, the makeup kind of situation. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Putting on your jewels.
Putting on the jewels. Mm-hmm. Yes.
But see how this is, you know, and if you want to get real, I don't have one, but take a white pen and come back in and put that middle line in there. But see how cool that's looking?
Yes.
Okay, so I already did that to these others, but I just thought that this was worth sharing. And these are just little pieces that I cut off. And now look at them. I mean, it's like I could make a really cool little tag out of them.
Oh, I love that
or
one.
a pocket.
Yeah.
And I could come in if these bright colors I found a little bit, you know, nauseating. I could then come in and go over the top of them with another color that's going to make them all a bit more rusticated.
Hello, Lisa.
Kind of thing. So I'm thinking about that. Okay, this is basically here colored pencil. So we're talking about gel plate, stamping, painting,
pencil,
markers, pencils,
and probably some clear texture gesso.
Oh, clear texture gesso.
Because you can't do any of that layering if you don't have your clear texture
gesso. So,
lots of things mixed. There you go.
Media.
All right, let's pause for just a second. Welcome, everybody. Please do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Please give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. There's some of y'all that are just popping in. Please give those thumbsy upsies, like it, love it, watch some more of it. If you're new here, please subscribe and then you can chat over in the chat. Or let us know down below in the comments, because if you're in replay, you'll only have access to the comments. But we would love to hear from you. Thank you in advance. That's the show.
All right. Now I've got this all turned around here so Mariah doesn't have to look at my crooked paper up there. I told her I thought it was just fine.
So she put her silicone mat thing, she's taped it down crooked, and then the top part of her paper is crooked. So I can square up to the bottom of the desk, but then everything else is wonky and it sort of messes with me. But, you know, I'm working through it.
That looks just fine. I'm looking at it right now. If you don't have that top part in the...
Right. It does make it better.
In the viewing frame.
That's right. But then I still want it to be up high enough so you guys can see the full gel plate versus, you know, the things. But anyway, this is...
Yeah, I had to do this thing up here because somebody wrote throw away or something up there.
Yeah, trash. We put trash.
Yeah. And I got it out of the
She
trash.
said this is not trash.
It wasn't trash, it was recycled. But anyway, they write on things and they think that that's going to deter me. I just laugh. All right, what are we doing here?
Long haul.
Long haul.
Short haul-ish.
So, remember, I believe that this first coat is, like, extremely important because it is establishing your outlines. And I really think that you should think about that.
Yeah.
I think that's worthy of thought. Okay. Now, I watched, and I wished I could remember her name. She did some stuff where she made her own stencils.
Hello, Dawn.
Out of Tyvek. And
Hey, Ray.
Mariah's supposed to be ordering me some.
Oh, yeah, I got distracted, so you need to come down and remind me again.
You know, I need a higher GSM than that slimy stuff. You know, that she said,
if anyone
you can go to Home Depot. I said, that's not the kind I want. I want the kind that acts, it's hefty. Her. Not, you know.
Right. Okay, so if anybody has, like, a heavyweight Tyvek and you know where to get it, please send me a link so I don't have to, like, question every, like, option on the internet. Please and thank you. Your knowledge is very much appreciated. If you want to email that to me, that would be extra awesome. My email address will appear in the chat here in just a moment.
Gosh darn it, I saw that burger.
I'm looking for heavyweight Tyvek. She doesn't want mailers or anything like that. Which
No.
I don't know that
I
Tyvek.
want squishy stuff.
I don't know that Tyvek comes in anything like that heavy that like what you're talking about. I don't know that that's Tyvek.
Yeah, it does, because she mentioned GSMs. The woman that I watched. She was a cute little woman. Had kind of gray hair and a page boy kind of thing. I watched another woman from the UK.
Yeah. Are you leaving these people comments and letting them?
No.
I really wish you would and let them know that, you know, hey.
I didn't know what to say because I just didn't have anything to say. Oh, this is bloody marvelous.
Well, do you think
I'm going to try that?
You could have said that in the comments. That in itself is fabulous. You know, us content creating people doing these things on the YouTubes would appreciate some engagement from those of you that are watching our said content. It really makes the YouTubes happy.
I think that's highly overrated.
She's not. She just works here.
That's right.
She's not in charge of marketing. Yeah, I see. I didn't know either. Ron, I don't know that I full on believe this, but you know, she says it. She say it so. Look at that. That is quite fabulous.
Look at that. See that little fish up there on the top comb?
Top comb. See that? Thank you, Eddie.
What did Eddie say?
I think he sent me a link.
He
or
did?
He's telling me I need
Did he comment on my fine job of picking gold was my next color? Was he just not paying very much attention?
I don't know.
All right, I'm just going to go ahead and go with my favorite. And this woman, her favorite green was this green also. I think her first name may have been Susan. Susan Clayton?
McCreary?
Something. I don't like that. I think. Y'all help me out here. I know you've seen her. Although I didn't find any of y'all in the...
We do look... I will tell you. I go and I look in comments on videos to see if our folks are over there.
Yeah, see if you're cheating on us.
Where I just want to know where y'all are going out, you know, on the internet.
Hey,
on the
well,
YouTube.
if you're going to go someplace, she's a mighty fine example of...
I have not
places to go.
See, and I don't agree with this just random, because I like to vet these things before she starts talking about them here on the YouTubes, because some of these folks, I don't know about that. That's how I feel about it. I used to be like, let's love upon everyone, but after being on the YouTubes for a while, you learn that ain't maybe the right thing to do.
Oh, this is really fun.
Unfortunately.
I really love the black and the green together. I love that green that it makes. It just makes my heart go pity pat. Gosh, I hope I've got enough tissue paper cut. I need to head on downstairs and start slicing and dicing.
I don't know where it is.
Wherever you are.
Well, as soon as I saw this stencil, I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be something that I can really, you know, work with. It's going to be fun. I can like make it, I can personalize it. And that's what I think you ought to think about. Of course, there's not any of them that I could personalize, but
Virginia's
I like
very
these
happy about
big fat shapes that you can kind of come in and you can add your own little.
Hey, Caroline.
I mean, you could change the edge of it. You could, you know, make it jaggedy and look like it was teeth.
Okay, hold on. I have questions now. So, is she a Brit? Is what?
No,
Mo
she
said.
was not a Brit.
Okay, Caroline says Clifton.
Could be.
Well, do we know this person? Sure, I don't know. I just like to know them first and check them out and chit chat with them and see if they're responsive and things. That's all I'm saying. I bet that's it.
Did they send you?
Eddie did. Yeah, and I gotta converse with Eddie on the side.
Yeah, she was
sidebar
doing
here.
she was doing a register, and I'm always interested in that because it's not something that I do. I love to watch
a voyeur.
others. I'm a voyeur. I'm a voyeur register watcher.
So happy others are doing it, and I can watch it.
I can watch it.
I don't want to be a part of it. No, thank you.
Frees me of any impulse to do such thing because I don't have room here. And I mean, I don't know how I would register with my little hootie-doos flopping off over the edge over here. And I don't want to cut them off because I think that they have possibilities for other iterations. And remember, the underneath side is still going to be virgin territory.
Mm-hmm. It's a weird day today.
And I think why I like using the black first is because it kind of just continues to muck up everything else so you don't get any, parfait colors there. What?
I gotta tell you about a whole different conversation that was happening today, but it is not appropriate for...
Well, I know, but I'm sure.
Hold on.
Oh gosh, look at how cool this looks. Is she unplugging my phone?
Yeah.
I don't know. When you build a house, it seems like you should have twice as many plugins as you really think you're going to need.
Mm-hmm.
Because when it comes right down to the nut cutting, you need them.
Mm-hmm. Snip, snip.
Oop, 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 oop. Now see why I suddenly thought, oh, I better come back in and give that another little push.
Push.
Push. Push. Izzy.
If you know, you know. It's actually on our list of... I think I even linked the video in our PMism. Not that it technically came from us, but, we use it a lot. What are you trying to get at, girl? Which one? What do you want? Here, let me give you some. Please don't mess my markers up. Hold on. No.
Blocker.
Trying. That's fine. I was going to give you nicer markers, but I'm glad that we're not doing that. No? I know, but you were being a
Poopy diaper head.
poopy diaper.
Oh, those.
You don't like these? Why not?
Yeah.
She doesn't like having to pop open all the little thing. Yeah.
I like it when I have to.
You can just grab it. Mhm.
Pardon me. Remember where you got that pencil.
Marker.
Oh, I don't care about those. Not mine.
She's talking about her pencil.
Well, and it was really funny when I was watching this woman. She's talking about, really I should have left that. It was a lot better before I put that other layer on it. It's like, oh yeah, man, do I know that feeling? It's just kind of that sinky feeling that you get
Hello, Marina.
when you're, you know that you've overdone it, just like I did there. But remind me, I'm going to show you this one here in a minute. I need to get some tissue paper down here and get this baby up. And the reason I use the kitchen towels instead of my Baron is because it's coming through the tissue.
And that gets up the Baron and gets stuck. And...
yeah, muck it up. I waited a lot of years for that Baron to enter my life, so I really treasure its value as a tool and its aesthetics, as Anthony, made it. Mo, don't look.
That's not technically pink.
It's pretty pink.
Mo.
No. I'm just apologizing ahead of time. Yeah, gummit.
Get stick.
Air conditioner.
I know, but I'm hot.
Well, but can you use the fan or something?
You can go be
It's
hot
really
for
mucking me about. Okay, I want to show you this real quick.
Yes, that about things. I don't know that I can.
Because this was a brayer off and a whatever, and all I did was I added a little bit here, 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 and here, and here, and up there. Now, I can't talk to you anymore about that. Hang it.
Well, she's taking the plug over here, so there's only one accessible plug on this area, sort of. And we got a whole Griswold situation over here that probably just shouldn't plug anything else in.
All right. Well, I've had about as much of that pink as
You can stand. It's 3:44.
When do I go?
That's very cute.
Is she gonna go somewhere? Is that why she's asking? I mean, besides to hell if she didn't stop lying.
Well, you can move the little ropey thing.
Oh, that's such a lovely color. Look at that, Mo. I have redeemed myself, have I not?
You can move it. Yeah. There's always a solution.
I just love the way they look through there. Those little toothy comey
Sporks.
sporks. And I really got the idea for the little cutty-outy things from, what did they say her name was again?
Susan.
Susan, you hearing me, girl?
I don't think she watches us.
I'm sure she does not. She isn't exactly my métier, but, I just happened on her. How that happens. Wasn't anything, I didn't look it up. I didn't even know what
She only watches things that are fed up to her.
I do.
Either through the lightning bolt by,
Here's what I do every now and then. There'll be, there's always some wild card that they throw out there just in case. I always click on the wild cards and watch them for a little bit just to throw the algorithm off.
This is her feelings about the algorithm.
Now look at that.
That is much better. Well, I don't know. I like the pink one too. What is up with your brayer lately and the streaky line things? It is just giving you real
I don't
lately.
know.
And you've taken the rings off.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think maybe it's just...
Maybe I'm going too hard at it.
I think so. It's the operator.
Too aggressive. Brayering. I got all worked up on my talk today.
Okay, sorry. And I should always say that, but I get, Okay. Long haul. So, now that we're kind of in it, here are sort of the top things. Number one, you either need a stencil or a mask. These would technically, we call these more masks just because they're individual pieces versus, one stenciled piece. Although, technically, a stencil can be used as a mask can be used as a stencil. It's more about the action versus the noun, right? Or verb versus noun, right? Yeah. Look at me.
And it's also what do you consider to be your negative space? Are you emphasizing your negative space? Are you emphasizing your positive space?
So that was a little side quest. Sorry, apologies for that. Now, back to the long haul thing. Once you have your stencil or masks down, you leave them down on the gel plate.
No picky up.
No picky up. They stay down. You want to start with a dark color and then go to a light color. Or you can start with a light color and then go to a dark color. It's best to start, kind of thinking about in terms of darks and lights. And then you pick up each layer as you go with a tissue paper. Or, you can use some of the lighter weight copy paper. He's done it all different ways. It's
Just don't use stiff paper because it doesn't work as well.
Yeah, and you're gonna have a ton of them, so you want to use a paper that's, you know, more user friendly. Well, I don't know. I mean, Carnival's not cheap, so that kind of.
You could use regular old paper for this because you're just putting it down, pulling it up.
Yeah,
it's not going to be. But I watched this woman the other day. She did some regular. She didn't use just regular. Now see, look how some of these are the patina on them.
So this is one of the other things that you get from doing a long haul, because you are applying applying different layers of paint and using those, you know, pages to pull up each color, but you're not, and sometimes depending on the pressure that you put on each pickup paper.
Yeah. And also whether you're
things.
using fluid or if you're using heavy body, all these things matter. What dries quickly, what does not dry so quickly. Because when I'm losing blue, I don't chat to. You don't lollygag when you use blue, and you don't. She was using this metallic, and I wanted to say the reason you're not liking the metallics is because you're not moving fast enough. It's drying. You're not getting a good pull. I'm backing off, Mariah. See that?
I think maybe that's what it is. You're just kind of giving a little too much push.
I'm into it.
But yes, and each type of paint is going to give you some different results, and you'll start to notice that. Now, also some things to consider whenever you are using your Yupo stencils or masks is that Yupo one of the great things is it adheres to the gel plate quite nicely, you know, especially when it's brand new, meaning no paint on it. They stick in place beautifully. But one of the other things that happens is as the paint is being applied to it, it gets very sticky as well. So this is one of the reasons that the wet strength tissue is a little bit more ideal, because it's going to withstand that better. When you start using your lighter weight copy papers, that's kind of when you turn it, you hit some of those, what Darcy calls the sour spot, and they tear or get that, you know, flocking kind of situation. But the other thing that happens, like what we're seeing right here, is that the Yupo will release those different layers at different times, depending on what types of paints you are using at that moment in that layer. That's a long haul.
And you just get all of these lovely papers that you can, you know, I don't know, do whatever.
No, Allie, that's not. No.
But
in fact, you don't want your layers to dry in between.
Oh, no. You want to keep moving along. I'm turning this over so you can start seeing the outlines.
Yeah, because if that paint dries on your stencil or your mask, it will adhere to it. And we know this because you were making me very nervous. This kid. She's about to topple over and smack her head, and then I'm gonna, you know.
What is she doing? What are you doing, Isabella?
She can never be still and just sit in a chair, but that's fine. She's burning, you know, energy. I don't know. She needs one of those wobble chairs like they have at school.
Well, we used to have one of those.
No, not that kind, but yeah. Anyway.
The ball chair.
Yeah, that would be good for her, too.
That's what they recommend for children with ADD.
Yeah, that's what they have, the wobble chairs at school. I swear this kid's...
Dissipate energy.
Yeah, just because she just keeps moving like a little shark.
I think she just wiggles. She
wiggles.
You know, I think it's a natural state for children to want to wiggle.
I think so. I don't think it's just ADD. It's just kids. They like to move. Oh, Virginia would like to see your cute little face. You want to bring it over here? That's my baby.
Giving a bit more of a rub down here because I notice, and you can notice this, I have a tendency to rub kind of in the same places. And this is a good way to check that because I notice these down here are not giving up their dark color
That's it,
as
Sophie.
much as the others. So we gave them a little bit more attention. But I just think this is just so remarkable.
The great thing is that what you want to do is you want to make sure that if you kind of have an idea, and one of the reasons we always say you need to get to know your paints. Know if they are fluids or if they are heavy body, just the viscosity of them.
Yes.
Because that does different things as you're layering these. And then one of the deals about like the more liquidy fluid paints, those are great once you have a bit of buildup to release those earlier layers. Thank you, Sharon.
And I always do, if I have like really a bright color and I'm like, oh God, that's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Use this compliment and you can get rid of that right away.
Oh, that's not a silly question at all. And I appreciate you asking. If y'all are new here, please do not hesitate to ask. Even if we've answered it 50 million times. It could be the first time.
I love answering things that I know the answer to.
We do. It makes us
me feel really.
That's right. That's exactly right.
And we are professionals after all.
So.
Beat you to it, Mariah.
We are. Wet strength tissue is a special type of tissue paper. That's this right here. And it's Carnival Wet Strength. Don't be fooled by some of the places on the internet that tell you that they are wet strength without that Carnival Wet Strength tissue, because they just are not the same. We've had multiple people test them out. I think we've even had some and we're like, no, this is not the same stuff, because it really holds up to the mixed media, wet media type situation.
It takes abuse.
Yes. Now, one of those things that, on the other side of that is that it's a little bit tricky because it doesn't tear like, other tissue.
It does not. And it doesn't disappear like the other tissue.
And Mo has put links. So if you're buying here in the States or if you're buying in the UK, we've got links for you.
Move along here. Move along, move along, move along.
And those are the best places to get them. I mean, I think even if you order directly from their website, it's still going to go through the Amazon distribution just because that's how they're that's the distribution that they have. So, and just so happens we do have affiliate with.
Okay, now
those links.
Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? We're going to put that aside because it is wonderful and I will use it. I will use it like I did that other one.
No, and that's kind of key to a long haul, is that the stencil or the mask stays down during the entire process. Because you're building up layers not only on the pieces and parts of the stencil mask, but you're also building up the outline around them. And then that very last layer or so, you can really judge on how much you're going to pick up. See, what P's doing right now, she's picking up quite a bit of the paint. Both off of the mask pieces and off of the gel plate. But each and every time, more and more paint is being, pushed into and around those pieces. That's the long haul. Then what happens towards the end, those last couple of layers, you can leave back a little bit more if you want in the open areas onto the gel plate. And then what you do is, pull that last paper, then you pick up your pieces off of the gel plate, because you do not want to leave those on there and let them dry, because all that happens is those layers that you built up around each piece are going to then just come right off and then be stuck to the masks or to your stencil. But if you pull them up at the end of this process and then let that dry, and then once they are dry, add a pull color, you end up with a very gorgeous print.
Look at this. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? Like mahogany.
Yes.
Leather.
Little wooden spoons, little wooden sporks.
Flying through the air.
Mhm.
All right, that was lovely. Love that combination going back and forth.
Yeah,
with
and
those.
these are the pieces that came out of Emulsion, oil and water. That's the new stencil by Brad. These are the pieces that came out of the stencil part of it. And it's doubled up because I cut 2 of them for P. She wanted more pieces. So you have those really big gel plates like what Froyle uses over there. Like, this would be a great way to fill up some of that big old space. Not everybody has those big old plates, though. We don't have those big old plates.
I have no desire.
Well, she has no space
I
for a big old plate.
do not. Yeah.
We're not even in discussion.
No. I'm not willing to give up what I would have to give up in order to make that a reality.
And we wouldn't be able to film it because we're just not set up that way.
Yep.
Yeah, that thing is huge. Well, I think she just has the one. I mean, really, all you need is one really big one if you're getting a big one. I don't know what the size was.
Now, I did like the last thing that she did with it. I thought it was rather remarkable. Or she put down the pieces of paper, overlapped them, and then did some kind of smooshy stuff at the top.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the latest one. Because she made some big, from what I understand.
Well, this one had a lot of blue on it.
Yeah, I think that is the latest one, yeah.
Yeah, I thought
Hi, Margaret.
Very remarkable. Now, you saw the color of yellow that I used there. And look at this.
Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, it looks cracked. Oh. Well, Bruja, you need to leave him messages. He never answered me, so.
Who? Who are you talking about?
Some of these people on the internet.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's some kind
Hey,
of...
I'm going to put a blanket statement out there for y'all. If you are watching other creators' videos and things and you would like them to collaborate with us or us to hook them up with some stencils and things.
And you think I might be a good mix? I mean, use a little bit of discretion there.
Well, that's number one. Like, they may be connected with other companies, so they may not even be interested in talking with us. That's fair. No worries. But, it comes off better if y'all let them know down in their comments, because number one, they'll recognize you if you do read, or if you leave comments more often than us just reaching out, like, kind of like a cold call. They're not very responsive to it.
And,
Yeah. Because I have tried with some of these folks, and then it gets kind of tiring after a while. Like, you can just be blown off so many times and feel like, okay, well, either they're just not interested. Some dudes just say, hey, thanks, but no thanks. I'm totally fine with that. Some just don't answer.
And I think that's rude. My granddad used to say, it doesn't cost anything to wave. You're driving down, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't cost anything.
Just a little. That's the farm wave.
Well,
Bye, Miriam. Thank you for hanging.
Bye, Miriam. Hope your headache's better.
I keep getting them too, but I keep eating sugary things, and I know that's what it is. I gotta be better.
All right, we must not ignore our...
See, like Darcy said, she doesn't answer emails from companies that she doesn't know. That usually sounds spammy.
Spammy? Oh, yeah. I practically didn't pick up the phone the other day on some... I'd left a message and they were calling back.
Yeah, I usually tell people, hey, I need to put your name in my phone because if I don't recognize the number, I'm not answering.
Oh, well, I've been answering on my computer.
Uh-huh.
And then said, Where are you talking from?
Hey, Cindy, that is totally okay.
Talking from my computer. What? You don't do that kind of thing? I mean, if they show up there in the corner, it's dinging away. I just click on it. Oh man, this is going to be so nice. I sure hope.
Hello, Dory.
What's her name again? See, you forgot to.
No, I'm just like, what?
Susan, you see in this metallic? You're just not using the right metallic, sweetheart.
Somebody please send Susan over to this video because she's getting lots of love.
Y'all need to go and watch her thing that she did the other day, and you'll recognize this little shape here from what she did. She does not, but she's inspirational to those of us that don't even do what she's doing.
Influencing.
Yeah. Well, that was a lot of paint. Y'all kind of noticed that. I hope you noticed that. That was a little bit more than I needed to squeeze out there, and that's why I should not talk when I'm squeezing.
You should.
I should squeeze, then talk. Or talk, then squeeze. It's the best that you realize your capabilities and your non-capabilities early on in life.
Right.
Oh my God, this is just going to make you wet yourself.
Oh, it froze. Did you hit the camera?
Probably.
Okay, it's good. We're back. It doesn't like to be touched. I'm just telling y'all.
No, that game used to be... Mariah and her brother used to play that game. He's looking at me, Mother. I said, how much does it hurt?
No, he used to do that. I'm not touching you thing. And then he would look at me.
God, they used to drive me crazy. One of us would sit in the back with one or the other of them, and the other one would be in the front, just simply because it was like a lot more pleasant experience when you're in the car for long periods of time when we were driving to Colorado from West Texas.
Yes, Alicia, and you should let her know that she needs to use more PM Artist Studio stuff. We know Jackie.
I don't know her.
You kind of do. It's been a long time. Well, not a long time, but it's been a bit.
Well, I don't recognize her name, but that doesn't really mean anything.
No, it
I don't
doesn't.
remember who I talked about yesterday.
Yeah.
Or, 5 minutes ago. Be very careful about my brayering. Oh my God, this is looking so good over here. I'll show you in just a minute. And that was, I think, quinacridone. No, that was alizarin madder lake. Kind of a purpley red.
Yes. Madder. Makes me happier. Not madder. Budgie.
All right, now before I pull that up, I'm just going to show you this. Look at this.
Look at that.
Look at that.
This is what brayering with intention can do for you.
Creating another piece of mixed media.
Yes.
Folks. Okay, well, this is a little underwhelming.
Oh, I like it. But it doesn't have a lot of variation between.
No.
Because it's not full.
You can see, when I twist it, you can see some of the...
Here, I think we need to chit-chat about this for just a little second. A budgie is a bird. You need to build up more layers on your pieces there, because I think a lot of it has already come up. Although there's some areas that it's not like...
I know. See, I keep forgetting to
push.
Rub more down there. Push. Okay, we're going back to black.
Sure about that?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll be very
Be quick about it.
No. I will be sparing.
Yeah.
rub a little more on these down here.
Yeah, it will work better if you have the kitchen towel, the paper towel. You know, she likes saying kitchen towel.
That's what the Brits call it. Kitchen towel.
Oh, okay. To brayer out the paint. Or as a mask.
Now see, I mean, even the black and white. Picking up
Ooh,
some,
yes.
some of that. More of it's there than you think. All right, let's try some really powsy wowsy. Powsy wowsy blue here. Oh,
yeah, because it also helps you like not press too hard. I think with the kitchen towel too, because you're kind of wanting to float. Like the pressure of you going over the tissue paper, it takes a little practice. Because again, you're not trying to like pick it all up. And you don't want to press too hard down in and around the pieces because really what you're trying to do is build up the paint in those areas. But you're still trying to, you know, pick up enough.
Yeah, to make that, that print that you may very possibly use for, you know, some other.
Well, I like this mixed in with the black. I think that's just going to be fab.
Very midnighty, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. All right, you got 50 minutes.
Well, good heavens.
I know I usually don't give you a...
Well, I do want to get a final layer.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Allie. One of the other reasons, especially if you are using if you were using heavier paper, maybe like the 24 or 28 pound to do this in between layer or pick up.
Now,
you could use your Baron.
Yes.
Because the paint isn't going to come through as much.
But see?
Paint comes through on the tissue.
It do.
And so it can even get kind of caught up on the Baron. And again, you want to go lightly. You're not really pressing super hard.
I'm just doing a lot of frictional work. Frictional
work. Not fiction. Friction. It's true. It's really happening.
That was well done, Mariah.
And she's still doing her weird, you know, heavy brayery with the lines.
Oh, I'm not. Maybe a little bit.
A little bit. There's grids.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe.
That's a different thing, Sharon. But still appreciated.
I haven't used this one yet.
Yes, the paint will seep through. And even with some of those lighter weight copy papers. So just keep that in mind. And depending on what kind of paint you're using. If you're using the more fluid ones, they're going to soak in a little bit. So. All right, Heather. Thanks for hanging. Welcome to everybody that has come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. If you're watching on replay, let us know down in the comments. If you haven't given your thumbsy upsy yet, please do that. That's the like it button, you know, down below over there. There's a little boop, and you do that, and then we're all like, woo! See, I haven't done that one in a while. You get a woo. Just hit that thumbsy up, and you can woo yourself, too. Woo! Nothing wrong with wooing yourself.
There's nothing wrong with wooing yourself. Just make sure your windows are closed and, you know, the people that are in the house love you and understand you and
aren't going to be worried about you.
People that are signing the form that takes away your
rights to
make decisions for yourself. You know, those people. Oh, look at that.
Well, Miss Allie K, we do this, you know, 4 times a week, girl. You can always pop in. I love that. You can totally woo in all the accents. I didn't know if woo. Do I woo different than give it the Texas twang woo? Woo! You got to do that too.
Woohoo!
She's a woohoo.
I'm a woohoo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm exactly. I would like people start posting some woos.
This
Woo
is
videos.
cadmium yellow with airbrush medium added to make it a little less opaque. And it's Jackson form, and I got that thing out of there. I don't know what the hell is the problem here.
And something move in its place. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this might be kind of underwhelming. You might be surprised, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes on these ones that you think, oh, good Lord, that's
Kind of.
nothing's happening there.
Mm-hmm. I will tell you this. That is actually a fabulous question, Allie. So if you are using it with mask or like pieces like this, the reason this one's doing really well is that these are nice thick pieces.
Yes.
We have done it
Little bitty pieces.
with things like the
Because that little piece right there was
is a
worried.
flipper. Oh, maybe a possible flipper. And when we say flipper, what happens is it kind of catches on the brayer and then will either pull off or get caught up in your brayer. Things of that
Or
nature.
you'll pull it off with your print.
Or you that happens too.
And I wondered where it went.
If they don't have enough suction down to the plate, at some point in time they're going to end up either in your brayer or on a print.
And this is really what I say when I say
I say.
You really do need to take that into consideration.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice? Isn't that beautiful?
And if you go over, like, I have a whole playlist here on PMR Studio for the long hauls, and you'll see some that we've done, like, both with stencils and with masks. More so with stencils just because it is easier. We know they're going to stick down. You have less of that issue. But even with a stencil, if there are areas that are likely to flip up, what we'd call, either boingers or flipper-uppers, it's just little pieces that what happens because the paint's starting to build up around those pieces, right? So it's going to start to lift no matter what. And if it doesn't have as much connection with the gel plate, those are going to go first. They just do. Yes. And hey, Barbara. Oh, we got a bunch of new people coming in, so do give those thumbsy upsies. Like it, love it, watch some more of it. Let us know that you're here.
We're long hauling.
We're long haul. We got shirts for that too. Have all kinds of shirts. There's the merch. See, look at Mo. She's on it. There's the link to our merch.
I wore this one today because it was one of the ones that was clean.
I got my Cluck Hut shirt on. He, she.
Oh, my
He,
Cluck
she,
Hut.
they. Do you, boo. Cluck Hut. If you are not following them on the Instagrams, I highly recommend it. They've even, because they're in Nashville, so they do collabs with Monty Mater.
Well,
She's
love
their
her.
she's their fairy godmother. It's hilarious.
Think she's absolutely wonderful. I just
Mm-hmm.
look at that. Now, isn't that just cool? I used a little less paint, so I'm getting a little bit different results there.
I agree with that, Mo. Hey, Joni.
Alrighty, what color have we not used here that I
think
use
you've
all the
hit
time?
I think you've hit most of them.
I haven't used any quinacridone Nicolazo Gold.
Well, that's hard to believe.
That is hard to believe.
She's
And
holding
this
out.
is a good one. This is a good follow-up.
Mm-hmm. these two colors together and hopefully it'll lift, which it may, because again, with the fluid acrylics,
they're a little stickier and they're a little more grabby.
well, and they're a little looser because they're fluid, so it activates the paint that's already down there more.
Yeah, I can see. Look, do you see what's happening there?
Stop pouring so hard. Them lines. There, see? There you go. You're just feeling aggressive. Oh, what was the name of the green paint that you used prior to this one? One second.
You gotta just hang in there.
I hope
got
this
paint,
is as wonderful.
Paint drying, folks. Paint drying. You notice how I kind of keep after it. I'm not.
Yeah, you can't stop and hang out because again, that paint's drying, like you said.
And you saw even that rough brayering there. I was getting some marks on the pieces that are down there. Which, I mean, I don't mind that. I think it just adds to the, that was iridescent phthalo green.
That's of the Nick Pro paint. They come in a set. But they're great. Now, they do have a smell. If you like the smell of tape, you'll like them. If you do not like that smell, you will not like them.
Rubbing my edges because I think I've been neglecting my edges.
Yeah, she does that. That lower part. Maybe you should rotate it every once in a while. You can see in the areas where P hasn't been giving as much pressure or whatever, the paint has built up on those pieces.
Now it's releasing.
Ish, because she paid a little more attention to them.
And I do love the patina of that.
Rhonda says they are worth holding your nose. So she's not a fan of the smell, but she does love the paints.
Amen, sister. I mean,
I like it.
Right,
she's a paint
sniffer.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this.
Sniffer.
Now, isn't that gorgeous?
This is why one would like to brayer intently.
One must brayer intentionally.
Intentionally. With intent.
With intent.
Words.
Now, I'm kind of getting off a little bit. Not surprised I haven't heard from Mariah.
I'm trying.
Are you trying not to do that?
Yeah.
Bless your heart.
Because I figure if I'm obsessed with it, then if I alert people, then they're gonna notice it more. But if I don't say anything, most folks aren't gonna notice. It's a me thing. I need to deal with it.
Okay, this would be silver in the Nick Pro.
Nope, Aura.
Oh, sorry, Aura, which is it's different, but sort of the same. I would say that this is a little higher quality.
Oh, yeah.
Although I don't know.
The funny thing is that viscosity-wise, the thickness of it,
it's almost identical.
It is very, very similar. But it doesn't have the smell that
it does have a smell, but it's just not quite as pronounced. Oh, that's a lovely color.
It's like the when you face your fears kind of thing or whatever, when they expose you to it. Exposure therapy.
About that. I mean, I have not had experience with that. But I do know about it, like spiders and water and...
Barbara wants to know, do you use your brayer offs in a similar manner as the pups? No.
No.
Different.
Well, I mean, I could. That's an interesting thing. I mean, I could strip those and put them down and... Yeah.
They would just be thicker.
Yeah. They would just be thicker.
And one of the nice things about the pups, though, is that you can layer them and then still see through stuff, whereas you wouldn't necessarily be able to do that with the brayer offs because they're done on like regular paper.
Isn't that gorgeous?
That's very pretty.
So you saw I put down the white, and then this pulling up that leftover from the other.
The silver has gone
silvery,
kind of goldish.
Alrighty, let's try some turquoise. Turquoise, I don't believe.
And then if you're wondering, well, what do you do with all of the prints? He usually archives them. We have this lovely scroll collection of the long haul prints. But if you're doing a project where you would like similar prints, but maybe in variations of colors, because the thing is, like, you don't have to switch up the colors this much.
Go get my box in the bedroom in there. Show them.
You don't have to switch up the colors this much. If you had, so I'm going to bring out the little boxes here in a second. So if you want them more uniform, or in a, you know, you want more browns and oranges, you could just stick to those colors as you're doing the layers. Same thought process though, you know. Same application. There we go.
Yeah, and when you bring that by, can you turn this fan on down here? I think that the
other one went off.
The AC has gone to auto mode. I'll tell you what, it's complicated living in this house because everything's on some kind of app. And I'm just like, you know, there's... Now, this was really cool because when I did this...
Now, those are kind of boingers. Some of those. Because those were parts from Creaky Borders or Creaky Borders.
But this was tissue.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? And some of these are milk cartons and some of them are
Hydrogen
little
peroxide.
boxes.
Hydrogen peroxide?
No.
Or no. No. They're all boxes.
But I've had that little box for years.
Yeah, the wood box.
The wooden box. And it just happened that that fit. Now see, we're still picking up the metallic. Can you see it? I mean, it's very subtle. Alrighty. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
That was a fun project to do. And I think, you know, you got that done pretty, like, sequentially. Yeah. It didn't require 8 months.
Yeah.
Or even 8 weeks, I don't think. Maybe 8 days. That's how it rolls around here, y'all.
This has airbrush added to it. It's in Danthrine. But it dries very, very quickly. You must not lollygag. But again, I'm adding a dark layer there that is going to be, the Yupo is sucking it up. We've got lots of air going around here today, so everything seems to be drying really quickly.
Well, and it's been pretty warm, and that hasn't...
And I think that's, boy, I'll tell you what, you know, this is one of, so far this year, this is the most dangerous weather day so far this year because of the climatic conditions. The dry and the moist air, and then the heat index being a part of the but they're getting
so
slammed.
Is it Amma wants to know, does airbrush medium make it dry faster? No, in fact, it will actually slow dry it.
Slows it down.
It's more
somewhat.
of an extender. But there are, I don't know, we don't need anything making things dry faster around here, so we don't know about that in particular.
We've never ever, you know,
that's not something we request.
No,
we need more time.
Yeah,
not less. But I'm sure there probably are some kind of, well, the pieces look fab. This is a pretty cool print too, but pieces look extra cool. Amanda. Okay. Bye, Shannon. Thanks for hanging.
Alrighty. Oh, this is just I'm having such a good time. Okay, let's do Van Dyke Brown. We haven't done Van Dyke Brown, except I don't know. I'm gonna do okay. So here's the thought process, and I need to move along because this.
Yeah,
I need this to remain slightly moist. A metallic color, and I'm going to go with something like this orange here. And then follow it up with a dark color. That's when you get some really cool effects.
Yes. Hello, Barbara.
Darn it.
That one's definitely got the tape smell. Hello, Carol. No worries. No, that was a orange color, Julie.
Yeah, that was iridescent orange.
But I think what she's saying is it kind of turned the other pieces into like a Van Dyke Brown. That's really pretty. I don't know how much buildup you're getting around some of those pieces. Well,
More than you think.
More than you think. All right. Hello, Shauna. Welcome, welcome, everybody that's coming in. Do say hello in the chat. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. We very much appreciate it. Super duper helps with the, getting us out there and other people finding us and, building this already fabulous community that we do have here.
Yeah.
Like it, love it, and watch more of it. Now that was that Van Dyke Brown?
Yeah.
That was Van Dyke Brown. That's
This
brown.
is Van Dyke. One of Mariah's favorite colors.
It's brown. I think Rhonda's a fan of the Van Dyke Brown. Y'all share that.
I think she is too. And look at that. Lovely.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Ava Lee. Best chat in town, that's right.
Is that why she's here?
That's why some folks are here, I think.
Somebody's here because they like my expressions. I have a very expressive face.
That's why, that's why we had to get the P-cam.
Pat, pat, pat.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It's very brown.
I have to go with the air here. The air is blowing this way, so I have to kind of
float it in.
it's just strange. The gel plate and the UPO respond differently to the color, and I think that's one of the reasons that you get such loveliness here. This is, I love this, iridescent silver.
Yeah, it's a cool color. Like, it's nifty. It's one of my
nifty color.
It picks up either.
Susan, you need to get some of this. You will not be sorry you did. And I think it would work splendidly with the way you work. Because sometimes that subtlety is what you are after. Not, you know, slap you up the side of the head kind of.
But this gray, it tends to shift purpley. Did you already say that?
I didn't.
Okay.
I'm happy that you did. I do believe I have mentioned that in the past.
Yeah.
Like you said, there are new people here today and haven't heard that. Or the others don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not insulting you. I'm just sort of speaking from personal experience.
That's how she rolls. You got some really cool, kind of light prints today. You usually maybe have one or so of those, but you got a good...
I really have kind of been going more than that, and I'm going to pull this one pink out because this one pink turns yellow.
Yeah, it's definitely not like this pink.
No, it's not.
So these are the Nick Pro, do they call them iridescence or pearl?
Iridescent.
Okay. So they color shift.
Yeah.
And most of them, even though when you see them in the bottle, like the pink is not pink.
Oh, that's a bad sign. That means that it's been altered. I don't
Is
know
it a
if I
bad
have
sign,
any
or-
unaltered. Oh,
Oh.
here's cerulean brew. It's got, but oh well, it doesn't matter. I must not have had any balls when I mixed this.
Now she's got them.
Well, that's certainly going to be a wet mess. Oh well, it'll sink down in there and
Yeah.
activate some of that. Those little edgy pieces.
Yeah.
All right, now you might not think that we're going to get much here, but I think y'all will be surprised. Do you see how the air conditioner is woofing me? Okay, that was a lot of paint. See how it's coming through
Yes.
the tissue?
Big time.
Big time. So we will be picking up a lot. I predict we will be picking up a lot of left behinds. We just call them left behinds.
Oh, so okay.
Left behinds. That which remain from the last. And you notice we do have a bit of a wrinkle here because the deadgum air conditioner was not cooperating with me on this. But it's okay. Wrinkles are okay.
Yeah.
Just get ready to hold your heart in your hand and just look at that.
You let that one dry. That's a lot of paint.
That's a lot of paint.
But that's also why a lot of paint came up.
And see, we started getting some more down here when I used that loosey-goosey one.
Hi, Jackie.
All right. Let's try a little pink here and see what that's going to do.
Mm-hmm. I just love this pink. I think it's super fab. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, good question, Barbara. She says, so is Pat alternating between using warm colors and then cool colors and then occasionally dark? Really, it's more about like light, dark, typically. And especially if you were staying within, like, if you wanted to keep your color scheme more monochromatic, you want to think more in that light to, you know, light color, dark color, light, you know, that kind of situation.
Isn't that just beautiful?
But that's not like a have to. There's no set, like, hey, you have to do it this way. Just understand that, you know, you're going to get bolder results when you do have those higher contrasts in the different layers.
Yeah. That.
Yeah. But you could make them all very subtle.
Yeah.
And then maybe toss in one layer of black every once in a while, because you saw what that did to the purple earlier, or maybe you didn't. I highly recommend if y'all were coming in a little later, come back to the beginning of where Peace starts on the long haul, because that will make more sense. You see that every once in a while you toss in those darker layers, then you could do a couple of layers of lighter colors, because they're gonna still keep coming up, but you'll hit a point where you're not really getting that contrast. So maybe it's time to do another dark layer. Maybe that's a better way of like thinking about it. If you want bold ones each and every time, I think it's smarter to go, you know, dark light, dark light. And then altering in between your heavy body paints and your more fluid paints.
And this is extremely opaque. I really didn't realize that it was.
That was a bold choice.
But you know what? We're just...
Was that Jenkins?
Okay, no. It's fur.
Fur!
F-I-R, not F-U-R.
Not like the boots, you know.
Like the trees.
With the fur.
Like the trees.
Or you know, long distance.
Fur piece, yeah. It's a fur piece. But now, the thing about this is, this print may be total cock-up, but what we're delivering down to the plate is what counts. So every now and then you just suck it up and...
yeah, you got a, what is it?
It's a trade-off.
Peace offering to the plate.
Peace offering to the plate.
That's still...
So, yeah. And I mean, you know, it's not horrible, but it's not very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Bottom jeans and the boots with the fur.
I love this one. Iridescent red.
It's kind of pinky.
Pinky.
It's pinky.
We'll get some lovely, lovely dark.
Just going Christmas on us, y'all.
No, it's not going to be Christmas. It's not going to be Christmas. I promise it's not going to be Christmas.
I don't know what he's all. I swear, he knows that we're streaming. And he's like, this is my time to get super chatty.
They'll probably pet me to shut up. Shut me up.
And Brad blames it on me. He's like, every time he hears you talking, he starts talking. He's like ready to have a conversation. See, and he's coming over here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you know I was talking about you? I know, you're so smart. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then what? Yeah, and in our little short today, he was meowing because he heard me talking. Brad's like, stop talking. That one's beautiful. See? See, y'all?
What I'm talking about. I'm having to shove these under my little book over here.
So yes. And depending on, okay, so each design kind of does different things. And again, depending on, see how in between those pieces where they're a little tighter together?
Yeah.
You'll get more of that. And that's really where you notice more of the color buildup.
Yes. And now I could have put these closer together.
To create more of that.
More of that.
Where it just holds in there.
Concentrates those areas. But I don't know. I kind of wanted to try to get them. And some of those areas I really did not intend for those to be quite so chummy.
Chummy. But it gave a great explanation of
it. Certainly did.
This is a great demonstration of what we're talking about.
And that was the silver in the era.
Oh yeah, and even if you just want to quickly move, you can quickly move on into your other colors. But the thing would be to keep in mind that, all right, so when you're switching to okay, so your question is regarding cool colors to warm colors. Just know that, like, if you are going from blue to red, there's going to be some purple that happens. This is where knowing your color wheel comes in very handy, because you're like, hey, I'm good with that transition. Or understand that if you're going to be switching from green to red, you're going to end up probably with a more brownish, maybe even gray tone, depending on those colors. I know she was very impressed that I knew that. Did you see that? She was like, that's my daughter right there.
Oh, look at this. This is so wonderful.
But then you'll get those nice combinations in different areas.
Just like this.
Mm-hmm. But you saw that, like, when P used the green, it was a very opaque color. That in itself is gonna kind of wipe out most of what's there. That's why she was like, okay, well, this is kind of just an in-between layer, because it was gonna be all green for the most part, unless chunks of stuff started coming up. But most likely chunks of stuff weren't gonna come up because it was a more heavy body paint versus something that was more fluid. These are great questions, and I love being able to kind of talk through some of these scenarios, because it really, there's so many different variables, because it depends on your paint color, how transparent it is, and then also your viscosity of paint.
This is diluted down with GAC 800.
GAC is similar in the fact that it is, like I want to say watered down, but it will translucent.
Makes it more translucent.
There, translucify.
Translucentize.
There we go. Mm-hmm.
All works for me.
Yep.
It is a process. Certainly.
Oh, bye, Cindy. Thanks for hanging. Now, see, if P would have just picked it up as is, it would have left more. See those sort of little grayish white halos around the pieces? Yeah. It's going to leave more.
And as you build up the layers on top of your UPO, then it's going to have more loft off of the...
Yeah.
So, and that's one of the reasons I want to experiment with the... and I'm pretty sure that... Don't you think that our cutter would cut the tie back?
Probably.
Because I would really like for that to happen, because I have a couple of, in fact, this one.
You got ideas about things?
Yeah, I do. Oh, look at this lovely toe. I love saying toe.
Said very few people.
And move.
Yes. We'll try to count them at the end, Dawn. It's hard to keep up as she goes. We need a person. We need a tallyman.
Tallyman.
Tallyman. What was it? It's something bananas, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm. And it's from Beetlejuice that I mainly remember it, but it's way before Beetlejuice. But
I don't really like using this color because I don't like the way it smells. It smells terrible.
yeah, the fluorescents have weird smells.
They put something in them, and plus they're not. But maybe if we can put enough of another color with it, you know.
Yeah. And then the museum won't complain whenever they're buying our artwork.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For longevity, keep it out of the light.
Yeah.
No, don't Caroline it.
And hello, Swift. Sorry, I usually do, but if there's a name that you want us to call you, otherwise we'll just call you Swift. Swift. I like that.
A little better than slow.
Oh, like the, we need one of those.
What? Oh, yeah.
Like they have at the club.
Clickers.
Yeah, clicker at the clubs, little counter.
Yeah, make sure they're adhering to fire marshals.
Mm-hmm. That's the one, Mary Brown. Good job, girl. Daylight comes and we wanna go home.
That's all the word I know there.
Like I can do it in my head, but then I'm like, oh, if I start saying the words, I don't think it's gonna be quite right.
See, we're still picking up. We're still picking up green.
Y'all picking up what we're throwing down?
Picking up what we're throwing down. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Carnival is. Woo woo. Look at that. I love that one. It declared.
Yeah. Air conditioning is coming on.
I'm happy because I'm feeling a little warm.
Are you? Now, this one has a little bit more punch than the other pink. Because I don't have quite as much stuff in it. But it's permanent rose with
Airbrush medium.
Airbrush medium.
Hello, Nancy.
Hello, Nancy. Is that our Nancy Lee?
It's Handy Scandy, Nancy.
Oh, Handy Scandy. Okay.
I don't know what's up with Nancy Lee. See, if I say Nancy,
she's working.
She is. She's
working.
She's DJing. All those weddings.
This is when she.
It is wedding season because June and October are big ones, from what I remember.
Yeah, and I bet she's just flat out
Mm-hmm.
knackered when she gets home at night
Mm-hmm.
because it's hot.
But see, I'll say Nancy Lee. I won't say when I just say Nancy.
Oh. Okay, then there's the other one.
Yeah, then it's Handy Scandy Nancy.
Alrighty then.
I'm getting her note up, Nancy.
I have to get me a new kitchen towel here. This one's getting a bit
Gooed up.
well.
Hello, Cynthia.
Not getting a.
Hey, that's totally fine. Nancy is sending big blanket hellos to everybody. Sometimes I have to do that, especially if I'm on my phone. Like, trying to type everybody's name. And then listen to this. So, my keyboard downstairs, I don't know what's wrong with the question mark. And I guess I have a lot of questions, obviously. I've worn the darn thing out. Or I thought a piece of Yupo was in it, because that does happen. I blew it out. It worked, like, once. And then it's still, like, it ain't happy. And so I can't, like, finish a question. So what I got to do is copy and paste a question mark. It's very irritating.
Well, what's it? Why? Why?
I'm telling. Well, either something's stuck in there, or I just darn worn out the the question mark
On your computer?
Yeah.
Have you worn it out inside of the computer or
No,
on the
in the
board?
keyboard.
Oh, in the keyboard.
That's what I said. I tried to blow it out,
Well, you might need to take a pen
and I don't want to pop the key off because I've done that before. And that's how I ruined my other keyboard, because it never did quite right, and then it was causing like my whole system to get funky. Because it was like freaking out like it was always being pressed. It's something like that. Yeah. 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 It's not like the old keyboards where you could pop the keys off and kind of.
Oh, I know. Once
The Apple keyboards are a little more finicky.
a man dumped a whole plate of spaghetti on his once, and I just popped all the little keys off and
Cleaned it
up, and I do try to use the more toothy side of the paper. Now,
yeah, I know.
some people have done experiments and said it doesn't seem to matter. And you know, I don't know that it really honestly does.
What are you saying?
The toothy side of the paper.
Oh, okay. Let me talk about
It
that.
has a slick and a toothy side, and it's very obvious. You can feel it.
Yeah. Okay, here's some things to know about that. If you want to obsess about it, you totally can. Our experience...
Stamping is important.
Our experience is that for the gel printing, there's not a whole heck of a lot of difference. Now, that being said, there can be, and it sort of depends on, you know, what the situation is. But for stuff like this, it's probably not going to cause that much of a difference. But for stamping, yes. The toothy side's going to bleed out ever so slightly more. You're going to get a crisper image with the more smooth side. And hey, Kylie Koo was over in Eddie's stream the other day. She said that she's going to try to work back into doing things. I told her to holler at me if she needed anything.
I just love
See,
that.
all you have to do is holler at us.
Much.
Especially if you're content creating and you're promoting PM Artist Studio. Heck yeah, we'll hook you up.
Okay, now I'm going to do something a little bit different here before I pull off my things, because we've got to move along here. It's time, Mariah.
It is. Good for you. Look at you. 4 minutes. Yeah, you need to count some prints. And
No, I'm
whatever.
not counting prints. I don't have time.
Okay. Hello, Graham.
You'll just have to take my word for it.
All right.
Okay, so before I pull this off, I am going to put down this titanium white.
Mm-hmm. It ain't shiny.
It's not shiny, but it will be.
Oh no!
What?
Graham got in a fender bender this morning.
Oh, dead gum.
Oh, she ran the stop sign. Oh, that is. Ugh.
Oh.
Did she just kind of clip you in the front? If it was fender bender, otherwise I was like, you know, you didn't get T-boned. I would assume you wouldn't be here if that were the case. If not, then you were very dedicated, and it is much appreciated, Graham. But you should probably go like, you know, lie down or something, or if you're at the hospital, or I don't know. Now I have lots of questions. See, that's how like things work in my brain. I'm like,
yeah, and I don't know if you have a lawyer, but
you got a lawyer.
If you feel like, you know, if you're up for it, you might want to be.
Okay. Oh, car's a little smushed. Okay, so yeah, front of the car's a little smushed. Ran off into a field and kind of ran into this helium bank. Helium bank? To avoid her. So we didn't actually collide, which was good. Yeah.
All right, that's just wonderful. Okay. Now.
We have so many questions now, Graham.
So many questions.
Oh, this is the removal.
This is the removal.
Oh, this is a little bit of a new technique that P's been doing, where she fills in this last color round. Because before, what she was doing is leaving it all open. But I like this better, I think. I think it's more interesting. Especially when you have these larger pieces.
That was my, and see, look, I got some stuff off of that one.
Yeah, because you weren't able to give those bottom ones. I don't think that you were able to push on them as much, just because they were pushing up because of the flex of them. I think that's what you were trying to kind of avoid.
It was because I know that it happens. Now, I'm taking a little extra time here. Just turn this thing the wrong way. Okay. Try to get the ones where I can peel them off the edge.
Oh, and hey, Patty. See, I love the joke. That was good. Hi, Eddie says he's digging this new step too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't think this would work for all designs, but again, because of the size of the pieces and everything, I think this works really well. Because I'm just trying to think, like, well, maybe it would be interesting to see it with a smaller, tighter design too.
Yes. And we can think about that going forward.
Yeah, so normally what he would do is just, you know, pull up the stencil or whatever. After, or she would put down, you know, she just pull it up with the paper that one last time, that layer of paint. But on this one, she actually left the full layer down and now is pulling up the pieces. So something to, you know, because then what would happen is if she had pulled up more around, again, off of the gel plate, all of that would be open as well, or more open. That makes sense.
Now, you don't want to leave these down on your paper.
No.
Because they will get stuck to the paper, and then you will be extremely unhappy.
And this is one of the tricky things about doing all the pieces. Usually end up in some kind of clump that, you know, we try to remove from time to time. We got files full of clumpy pieces
That are solid matter.
I'm like, I don't think this is worth. Hello, Diane.
Send it to Anthony. He could put it through the
wood turner thing. Yeah. Glue them all together, put them in a
rotor him.
Yeah. Make some other art piece.
Okay, now I have, this is pretty full, so I'm going to grab a new paper.
So she's just taking them off, and these are like little flop-offs.
These are like little flop-offs. And this is where you have to be really careful because, see, I just nicked it a little bit there. But,
it's where the ones that have the little overhang was kind of a good idea and kind of nice.
Yeah.
Because getting up the pieces is harder than just pulling up a full thing because they're all connected.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get your little nail tool or one of the silicone things. Just get the little silicone thing. And you could press it and to see if it lifts. You know, if it gives you a little thing to grab onto at that point. No?
Well,
I don't know if that was the one to do it to, but there you go. You need longer nails. This is where the longer nails come in handy. Hello, Mary Thomas.
No kidding.
We're going over because we're getting this all. Because we got to do it flip over.
Yeah.
See it. What's going on. Palette knife works nice. Or tweezers. She doesn't like that.
Okay, I'm
just going to do it with palette knife.
Well, not that one.
She's got a few.
They're really stuck.
Well, it's new Yupo. It's doing what it do.
It's doing what it do, and I've got a thing down here. I should.
Yeah,
that
they're gonna get stuck. That one might just be part of the paper now.
Okay, so I did not get a good impression on that one because I didn't get it up.
We're still. I won't talk to you.
Don't talk to me, Mariah. You know I'm like that. There's those little boogers down there. Well, some of these are dry. See, they're drying. and I'm not getting as good an impression as I did with the others.
Oh no,
A
that's
little
too
more
pokey. She'll do something. She's good.
Loosey-goosey. That had a hickey right in the middle.
All right, Mo says, I don't know if I'm going to say this right, but it's going to be funny either way. I love the suckification that the Yupo gives.
Isn't it the truth? It is just like I mean to tell you.
Mary Brown wants to know if there's any chance of IMPP Sunday. Girl, like the box is so full. I need to. Like, I need to get her done. I need a helper.
I'm stuck.
Help!
Help me. I can't get off. That's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm. Mo says, I will help. Bye, Nancy. Thanks for hanging.
Hi, Handy Scandy.
See, look, she's remembering things.
I'll do every now and then. Okay, ladies and gents, here we go.
That's pretty spectacular. If you want to bring it up into the technology so they can really kind of see those lines. Look at that. Now we're going to have to think about pool color. Now, we will be back here. Well,
I'm thinking something bronzy.
Yeah, that might be really cool.
But then we're going to lose our edges. It's got, see, this is where, yeah.
It's tricky. It's tricky.
Oh, well, we don't have to decide today.
No, it needs to dry.
This is such a lovely color here.
Yeah.
And it's not as yellow as you see here. It's more this. Because remember, we're going through a yellow plate.
Oh, thank you, Mimi. Yeah, I know there's a few of y'all for sure that are holding out for the IMPPs.
Now, did we decide if we're going to go ahead and put a pool color on this?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we're running over anyway. Might as well.
I mean, it just takes me a few minutes, and we decided to go with pink, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me get my area cleaned off here. I don't want to put pink on that because that's looking really cool.
I just didn't want to paint it with the pink.
I don't want pink over my painty pieces. No pink. All right, so now the pink that I am thinking about is, pardon me.
Chad been drinking.
I have not. I need to. I could use that.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, because it's really not. It says red, but it's bullshit. It's not.
It's paint. It's magenta.
Say iridescent red.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I did use a goodly amount of that. Oh, that was a good choice.
Well, and a goodly amount is
Necessary.
necessary because there are lots of layers here. In fact, I think there's 5, if I am remembering correctly.
This would be number 5.
Okay, she got 5 on it. I got 5 on it. Look at that, and even with the blowing. Oh, I spoke too soon. It's all right.
You did.
Thought you had it.
Jinxed it.
Nice.
Jinxed it just like Trump did with the basketball players. And Texas won.
No, they didn't. No.
Oh.
I think they ended up.
No, Texas won.
Or I'm not
Yeah,
following.
they did.
I just,
It was game number 13 for whoever they are that he jinxed.
y'all let us know. I don't really, because then I
don't
heard
follow
Kyle
any of
talk.
that.
I heard Kyle talking about that he was watching, but then they came back. I don't know.
Don't know if I love that.
That might not, but it'll be better once. It'll soak in. This is us coping. It will soak in, and it does look different through the plate.
We'll just go with that. I'm not happy with it.
Yeah, she's not happy.
I ain't having it. God dang it, I got one of my hokey doos stuck to the...
Although, you know what is hilarious? YouTube has pushed. They keep sending me these emails. I don't know if all y'all other content creators have been getting these emails about how we really need to be talking about basketball. So look at us being, relevant and trendy. Talking about basketball at the last minute here. All right, my Arty friends. That concludes our Thursday. Hopefully you enjoyed the thoughts and all the arting and things. If you loved it, like it, love it, watch some more of it, and then share it with your friends because, this is the end. We will be back here on PM Artist Studio on Sunday, but if you're feeling extra and you want more of this kind of energy regarding sassy stuff, come see us over at CAW. That is the Creative Artivist Work. Did you hear that snap? That was...
Oh, that was a good one.
It was.
Resounding.
It was. And right into the mic, too. Sometimes I do things without,
Look at the patina on these things.
But anyway,
now,
we'll be back.
This should get our friend... She's not our friend, but our...
Maybe she will be. She should be at this point.
Excited because she was excited about the patina on her Tyvek.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Y'all let her know to come over here and watch this because there was lots of talking about it to her.
Yeah, we patina well.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, love ya. Bye, guys. Long haul. Woo-woo. Bye, guys.
All right.